You survived one of the most dangerous journeys of your entire life, and you don't remember a single second of it. Before your name, before your memories, before your first thought, your body went through a process so extreme that for most of human history, it decided who lived and who didn't. This is not the story of the first human. This is the story of every human. This is how humans are born. Every human life begins the same way, not with a heartbeat, not with a thought, but with information. One cell from the mother, one cell from the father. When they merge, something extraordinary happens. A completely unique genetic blueprint is created, never existed before, and will never exist again. This single cell already contains your eye color, your height potential, even subtle traits like how your brain processes emotions. From this moment on, there is no instruction manual. The body must build itself perfectly using chemistry alone. Within hours, the cell begins dividing. 1 becomes 2, 2 become 4, then 8, not growing bigger, just becoming more complex. Within days, this cluster implants into the uterine wall. From here, survival is never guaranteed. Most embryos don't make it past this stage, often without anyone ever knowing. But if it survives, the real construction begins. Organs start forming before the body even looks human. The nervous system appears early because control comes before strength. By week 8, the brain is already firing electrical signals, even though the body is still smaller than a grape. Inside the womb, the baby lives in a completely different world. There is no air, no breathing. Oxygen comes through the placenta, an organ that temporarily acts as lungs, kidneys, and digestive system all at once. The baby's blood doesn't circulate like yours. It bypasses the lungs entirely. In fact, the lungs are filled with fluid, not air. This works perfectly until birth, which means the moment a baby is born, its body must rebuild its entire life support system in seconds. Human babies take longer to develop than most mammals. Why? Because humans are born unfinished. Our brains are too large to fully develop inside the womb, and the human pelvis is too narrow to allow it. So, evolution made a compromise. Humans are born helpless, so their brains can continue growing outside the body. This is why newborns can't walk, can't talk, can't even hold their heads up. Birth is not the end of development, it's an emergency exit. So what decides when birth begins? It's not a clock, it's chemistry. As the baby matures, hormone levels shift. Oxytocin rises, stress hormones increase. In many cases, the baby itself helps trigger labor, signaling that it's time. Once contractions begin, there is no pause button. The uterus contracts in powerful waves, not randomly, but in synchronized patterns designed to push the baby toward the exit. This is one of the strongest muscle forces the human body can generate. Birth is not a single moment, it's a sequence. The cervix slowly opens, muscles contract again and again. The pressure is intense because the baby is passing through a space barely wide enough to allow it. This is why birth is physically extreme. It's not meant to be comfortable, it's meant to be survivable. For most of human history, this stage was the most dangerous moment in life for both mother and child. Modern medicine changed that. Biology did not. Then comes the most critical moment of all. The baby is born into air for the first time. The lungs must instantly clear fluid and expand. Blood circulation reroutes in seconds. Tiny blood vessels close, new pathways open. The first cry is not emotional, it's mechanical. Crying forces air into the lungs. If this transition fails, survival is impossible. In less than a minute, the baby switches from dependent biology to independent life. So why don't you remember being born? Because the brain wasn't ready to store memories yet. The hippocampus, the structure responsible for long-term memory, is still developing. Your brain was recording sensations, but not saving stories. This is called infantile amnesia. You lived through one of the most intense events of your life without the ability to remember it. Human birth is unusually dangerous compared to other animals. Large brain, narrow pelvis, long development time. Evolution didn't design birth to be safe. It designed it to be just safe enough. For thousands of years, survival depended on skill, luck, and biology aligning perfectly. Every human alive today is descended from those who survived this process. Every person you've ever met, every scientist, artist, leader, and stranger survived this journey. Before language, before memory, before identity, you didn't enter the world gently. You fought your way into it. And the fact that you're here at all is one of biology's greatest achievements. If you want to understand what it truly means to be human, this is where it begins.